remember, I need your name. Time is passing. The clock is ticking. We're about to board the plane now. Are you in or are you out? You only have seconds to decide. It's decision time. Are you flying with me or are you staying on the ground? So you decided to join us for the ride? That is great news. You're in for a real treat. You heard the lady. Fasten your seatbelt. We're not expecting any turbulence, but you never know. I'm very excited you came along. Today I'm going to be showing the world for the first time how my company and I are benefiting thousands of people by creating life-changing wealth. Over the past 3 years, we've been quietly making hundreds of millions of dollars for ordinary people like yourself. What I really love is to make a difference to other people. That's what really gives me a kick. It gets me jumping out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean? It's the same reason I've created and funded over 25 charitable organizations and philanthropic causes.
Oh, excuse me, that reminds me. Steve Cormick called from Make-A-Wish Foundation. He would like to set up a fundraiser.
Oh, that's great. Could you just go ahead and schedule that?
Sure.
Thanks. Sorry about that. I did tell you this was going to be an unscripted day out. So you are going to see everything I do in a typical day. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. We have pioneered a piece of technology which my wife calls my baby, as she thinks I spend more time with it than her or the kids, which is turning people's lives around. And to be honest, I could not be happier about it. And that's why I'm so pleased you jumped on this plane ride with Gretchen and me, because I get the chance to change one more person's financial future literally overnight. You can mark my words that today is going to be the most important day of your life, because I'm going to make you my next success story. I'm going to add you to the list of over 450 people who have already made over $1 million with us. Unless you have any objections, of course. It doesn't matter to me if you're flat broke on welfare, living from one check to the other, or just an ordinary middle-class person who is sick and tired of the daily grind of work, bills, and mortgage repayments. I believe everyone deserves to be set financially free, and that's my mission. Look at that. This is how life is meant to be lived. Flying high and free. Free of those money issues that keep you tied up down there. Life is just too short for all that. Anyway, when we land, I'll take you to our headquarters so you can see exactly what we have done at the company and how it's changing lives, and how it's going to change yours in the space of just a few hours. But before we get there are a couple of points I think I should let you know. Firstly, your experience with us here today is not going to cost you anything. Secondly, you're going to make a lot of money with us starting today. It's going to change your life in a number of ways. But don't be daunted by that. We have designated staff who will help you manage and adjust to your new wealth. Finally, as well as being a 100% free opportunity, your profits are also 100% guaranteed. If you do not make at least $250,000 within the first quarter, we will give you $25,000 as compensation for your time. You gotta admit, I can't say fairer than that, right?
The captain just informed me we have 5 minutes until landing.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Gretchen. Seeing as we have a few minutes to kill until we arrive, why don't we get a little better acquainted? Although I am the head of a tech company which is turning over about $1 billion a year, would you believe that I don't even have a background? I'm from a family of German immigrants who were always industrious, entrepreneurial, and, because of the church, philanthropic. So I guess that could explain where I got those qualities from. Growing up in a poor immigrant family as kids, my older brother and I were always looking for ways to make a few dollars. We would do the usual stuff of selling lemonade by the side of the street in the summer and, cutting lawns, etc. But our real income came from selling candy at a markup to the whole of the school, and also by running a very profitable side business in bike repairs for the other kids.
We're almost about ready to land.
Thank you, Gretchen. Anyway, you've heard me ramble on for long enough. It's easier if I just show you the company and introduce you to my amazing team. Once we get on the ground, we'll head right to the office. Morning, guys. How's everybody doing?
Great, Mark. How are you doing?
Excellent. Now, great. So, I got a camera crew with me here today. They're going to shoot some real fly-on-the-wall footage. So, look busy and don't be shy. All right, everybody. Can you all come into the conference room for a little bit? Thanks. Good. It was a great day. So, Alexi, tell us a little bit more about the software and what it does for a real-life money account like yours.
Sure thing, boss. Okay, so basically, we originally developed a prototype technology 6 years ago with a computer, and I can show you all the returns back all the way from 2010.
Don't worry about that. I think they're getting the picture.
I personally like to keep a reserve of just over $1 million in the account, and usually withdraw around $100,000 a week in profits to cover expenses.
Expenses.
Well, I don't live the celebrity lifestyle you and your friends do, but I've still got bills to pay and a wife to keep off my back, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be crying you a river, Al. I mean, just look at your account. It's never just been about our own personal enrichment. Yes, we have all done very well out of it, but that's more of just a happy byproduct. We've always had a mission statement of helping ordinary people reach financial freedom. What I really want to show you is some of the 450 people I mentioned before that we have helped make over $1 million with our technology. Let's go to my office and jump on a Skype call with one of those success stories. All right, guys, we'll see you at the 3 o'clock catch-up meeting.
Have a good one.
All right, have a great day. See you. So, Gretchen, can you pull up those 3 accounts that we were talking about earlier?
Will do.
Okay, great. I'm going to get ready with this Skype call. Just bear with me 1 second while I set this thing up. Okay, the guy I'm calling is one of our greatest successes. He's a guy called Andrew Johnson from Western Australia. And when he applied to work with us as a he was so broke, he was having to borrow money from loan sharks just to pay his gas and electric bills for him and his 4 kids. Now he has a beautiful home in Melbourne and a holiday place on the Gold Coast. His kids all have money in a trust fund to go to college, and generations of his family to come will never have to worry about money. You can probably hear I'm getting a little choked up, and that's because that's how much this work means to me, and all of us. Changing people's lives is the best feeling in the world. Far better than making money for yourself. Me and Andrew have also become close personal friends since we helped turn his life around, which is why I also get a little bit emotional when telling this story. Anyway, it looks like we finally have a connection. Hey, Andrew, can you hear me?
G'day, Micah. How you going, mate? Nice to hear from you.
You too, buddy. I'm good. How is everything?
Great, thanks, mate. Just dropped the kids off at school, so got a minute to chill out.
That's great, man. So I've got a camera crew with me today, and they want to see what we do. Do you mind sharing your story with them?
No, mate, not at all. Well, basically, I signed up with you guys almost 18 months ago. I had no idea what I was expecting, to be honest, and really didn't know if your claims were for real. And to tell the truth, I was actually very skeptical about you first, mate. Anyway, I was so desperate for money back then that I figured I had nothing to lose. So I signed up with you to use your tech. I remember logging into my account after the first 24 hours and nearly falling over. After your team set me up with the account, I logged in and saw almost $4,000 sitting there.
I remember it too. You called up one of the support team and they were worried you were going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, mate. I thought I was going to have one. Anyway, things went really well that first month, and we did about $170,000 in profits. Then things carried on pretty much like that throughout the year, and with a slight dip around July and August, but at the end of the first year, we still cleared quite a bit over $1 million. I mean, it was a complete dream come true. I couldn't believe it. I still have to pinch myself now, to be honest.
Okay, thanks for sharing, buddy. I don't want to take any more of your time. Appreciate it. Keep on rocking.
Cheers, mate. Speak soon.
Bye. So as you can see, it really is that simple. Totally automated. So all you have to do is set up your account and the money rolls in 100% by itself, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's beautiful. And as I said, I don't want anything from you, not a single penny. There are no catches, no hidden costs, no surprise recurring payments here. You've been selected so that I can help you as part of Armtech's mission statement to serve others. We have strict key performance indicators we have to hit each year in our philanthropy work. So, to be perfectly honest, we need you as much as you need us. For 2016, we have set ourselves the target of creating 200 millionaires, and we still have over 70 success stories left to create. So believe me, we are not going to then turn around and ask you for something when you are also helping us reach our targets. All that I would ask, though, is that when you do hit your 7-figure income goal, which you are sure to do, you also do some kind of charitable or philanthropic work. This could be something as small as setting up a regular donation to a charity of your choice, or helping out a family member who may be having financial difficulties. Whatever it may be, I'm sure that once you get that initial thrill of helping others, you will be as hooked as we are. And that's the way, together, we can create a better world. Millions of people all carrying out small, individual, positive acts for a huge overall impact. So let's get you started right away. All you have to do to get access to our free is enter your details on this page. As soon as that is done, your account will be immediately set up. You will then have complete, 100% free, lifelong access to the exact same that you've seen today, making me, my team, and our long list of beneficiaries hundreds of millions of dollars. That we are in the unique position of being able to guarantee our users that they will make tremendous profits, often well in excess of $1 million. And believe me, that is a great position to be in. You came along on this ride with me today means that you are an action taker who is serious about changing your life, which means you are already exactly the right fit for this opportunity and the kind of person we want to work with and help. So please, don't let this once-in-a-lifetime chance slip through your grasp. Well, let's get started now. Enter your details in the form on this page right now, and I'll see you in the members area to get you set up and paid within hours.